So let's talk about the first thing is your grip. Now I'm overdoing it over here on my left side, but we know what we do not want is for us to see any fingers here at all. Right, so you have a tendency of having this club on your hand on this side, and you have no control over that club at this point. We need to get this hand on top of it, so it'll look more like this. Your hands to the side and more on top. So you can see here, you'll see my knuckles. You won't see any fingers or the golf club here because my hand is on top of that club. We have to gain control of that club. So that's the first thing we have to do. Next thing is you have a lot of shots where you're not getting the ball in the air. So your instinct is to kind of squat down and stay low, keep your head down on the field. And the problem is you can't move when you just jam yourself. So we want to stand up much taller in the swing. And what we're trying to do is in your swing, when we go back here and look at it, is that you kind of, when you're swinging, you're kind of wanting to hit with your hands, and you're trying to keep your head down so you just doesn't always, even if you hit it, it doesn't have that much power to it. So we just worked on a few simple things in the swing. Let's go over a couple of drills that we did. So the first thing we want to do is here with the impact bag, once you stand up nice and tall in the swing, what we want to do is try to feel that we're moving from our engaging, meaning tighten up these muscles. The muscle, if I swing back here, this muscle right underneath your shoulder blade, that's a key point because we want to stay out of the shoulders and more to that muscle. We want to feel this front arm, your left arm, kind of extended and downward when we start, okay? Stand as tall as you can, right? A little bit like we're squatting. As you move away, you're going to feel your core muscles here, and your feet kind of engage. So if I swing back, I feel like if somebody tried to push me over, they couldn't do it. I'm connected to the ground. This is important. This is stabilizing your swing. So I'm just kind of moving that muscle and this arm away, kind of resisting or stabilizing it from my core muscles. This will get us some more natural extension. Just your arm is kind of collapsing, and because they'll grip, your wrist kind of goes to flexion. That can also get us a little bit of trouble. So we're trying to feel that more, just kind of stretch, a little stretch feeling from here. So I feel like stretching muscle right here under my shoulder blade down to here, and I just feel like I'm stretching my core. That gives it a little bit more width. As I head down to the ball, what we want to do is not trying to get under the ball or lift the ball. We just want to try, this is you trying a little bit of lift. And here we just swing back to the bag. That is going to apply our leverage. And after that, the momentum will bring you up in your swing. So we just have to kind of feel this, and get your core muscles moving. Let's go back and look at another swing we did. So here's our swing that we made some adjustments. You see the arms are much more out. You see your body's moving back, and see where we did this tee drill. Well, I wanted you to hit this tee. So if you can hit the tee, what you did here, the club just stays down and you swing through. So just feeling that little bit more outward width, stretch, feel connected here in your core muscles, and send that energy down to the bag or to the ball, and then let the club naturally come back up to the top. This is good, Joe, kind of going back and forth. You feel standing as tall as you can, using your core muscles, your legs, and that muscle in the back and that left arm doing all the work. Everything else going along for the ride. It's a good little swing to get that coordinated feel of those three things working together.